Now loosen this wing nut and you are able to go left or right with the roller. When you don't need the roller guide, flip it out of the way. This is how to assemble the roller guide. How to adjust the length of a stitch. In order to get a longer stitch, you turn the stitch lever counterclockwise on your bolt. On your knob, push down wherever you want to set it. Push up and it stays right there. It will give you the same stitch length in reverse. If you want to shorten your stitch, you want to turn your knob clockwise. More often, you should have your stitch lever between this dot and this dot. The further up you go, the shorter your stitch. Whenever you push it up, you get the same stitch in reverse. That is why it is so important that your stitch lever is tight, so it can't move around while you are stitching. Remember, when you are timing the machine, always put the stitch lever at 0. Also remember, when your stitch lever is at 0, it will not stitch forward or backward. So when you are done timing the machine, remove it from the 0 position to the stitch length desired. This is the only way the machine will feed forward or backward. Foot lifting lever. The first thing I'm going to show you is your foot lifting lever. All this does is raise your foot to about a ½ inch high. The rest of the way, when you push on the pedal, it will lift it to a 1 inch position. The other thing I want to show you is the knurled screw on top. This is the screw that puts more pressure on your foot bar. You turn it down tighter and it will apply more pressure on your foot when you are sewing. Sometimes your leather is wet. Your leather wants to jump and you are going to skip a stitch. The reason for this is you don't have enough pressure on your foot. So you turn it back down. Don't turn it any further than you have to. How to mount the bobbin winder. In order to mount your bobbin winder, the first thing we need to check is that our belt is tight enough. You should be able to grab hold of the belt with your thumb and index finger. Pull on it a little bit. It should be fairly tight. The next thing we need to do is line up the bobbin winder wheel with the belt. Next, position the wheel 1/4 inch away from the belt when the bobbin winder is in its relaxed position. Now drill 2 holes in the center of the slots and fasten with 2 screws. Then, when you are ready to fill the bobbin, you press it on against the belt. Press on the pedal and it will fill your bobbin. It will automatically stop when filled. If it does not shut off when full, there are 2 adjusting screws, right here and right here. You loosen the nuts, turn the screws in, and retighten the nuts. It will now shut off quicker. Threading the bobbin winder. We are going to show you how to thread your bobbin winder, where it fills your bobbin perfectly. So again, you put your spool on the bottom bracket. Go through the upper bracket, come straight down, go through the little loop, the whole way around the tensioner. Run the thread through the top hole on the bracket. After the thread is through the top bracket, you want to load your bobbin, going from inside to out, putting your bobbin in so it catches the little pin. When you have loaded the bobbin, you should push against the engaging lever. It will automatically stop when filled. Installing the shield. The Y-bar has 2 holes to mount to the base of the machine. After you have that mounted on, you put your template on. It has 2 bolts that go into this Y-bar. Once that is tight, it will fit on the machines just like this. Also, you have spacer bolts with 3 spacers. You have a bolt, a spacer, then a nut. 1 on the top and 2 on the bottom. Now put the belt on. When it is placed on, you are ready to put the cover on. Foot pedals. The big pedal will engage the machine. Push forward to start the machine. Heel back on the pedal to stop the machine. The little foot pedal is to raise the pressure foot. Press it all the way down to lift it to its maximum height, releasing it to bring it back down. By pushing your foot lifting pedal all the way down, it will lift your feet up so you can pull your material free. You grab a hold of your material and pull it straight out. It will come easy. If it isn't raised high enough, it will only strip your thread and tear off. So remember, when you pull your material out of the machine, push your foot lifting pedal all the way down so it releases your thread tension. Call 1-800-WEAVER-1 today for a free catalog featuring machinery and equipment, leather, hardware, and a huge selection of other supplies. Don't forget to ask for a copy of our machinery demonstration DVD when you call, featuring demonstrations on over 20 machines found in our supply catalog. This DVD is a great reference. Call today.